Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Quita. If you're new to my channel, please make sure that you click the subscribe button below before you get any more into this video. If you are returning back to my channel, thank you so much for watching and supporting, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So as you can see by the title, I'm doing a mukbang and a life update at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions that people asked me. I asked on Instagram if people wanted to know anything as far as like my life update. So people asked me some questions. And then there's also questions that other people may have had outside of the questions that were asked when I asked people to ask me on my Instagram. So I'm gonna answer that as well. So yeah, I guess I could get into this video. I had Nene make me a crab bowl. So I have all the sauce only in one spot, but y'all, oh my god, it smells and looks so good. And I normally do not eat in front of people or on camera, but so this is gonna be the first time that I'm doing a mukbang. So I'm gonna talk to y'all while I eat. I have some wine as well, and I seen Aaliyah's face drink this, so I wanted to try this. Also, I wanted to try a white wine. I like red wine, but I wanted to try a white wine, so I'm gonna try this as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. First, let me pour up my wine. This is actually gonna be my last day drinking for a while, so I don't want to drink nothing heavy. I just wanted something smooth because I'm chilling anyway. For those of you that know, well, for those of you that have seen my previous videos or know me personally, you know that I'm having surgery soon. So I have to stop drinking, and today would be my last day drinking, but I'm going light with it. I haven't really been in the mood to like drink heavy or whatever, so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour up. Okay. And before I get into this food, I kind of want to try it and sip it first. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but it kind of tastes just like, I don't know, it tastes kind of like water. I don't know. I'm gonna drink it anyway. I should have got the red wine, but whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into these questions. Let me pull them up first. All right, so let's get into it. So the first question I had was, do I plan on having any children? Yes, I do. I want, oh, it sounds spicy. It's a lot of spicy. I want one girl and one boy. I know I'm kind of backwards. I want a girl first because that's just what I want. I want a girl. And then afterwards, I want a little boy. In a perfect world, of course, I would have both, but you just never know what you're gonna get. All of my brothers, well, not all of them, majority of my brothers, like 3 of my brothers have girls, and my oldest brother have a son. So I'm hoping I get lucky like my other 3 brothers. Y'all, I'm having a hard time. And I'm hoping I don't break my bracket. But yeah, I'm hoping I get lucky like my brothers. to have a girl. I got like, what, 5 nieces? So hopefully God bless me too. And then I want a boy afterwards. I mean, of course, if I can't have both, I wouldn't even try a second time. I would just want my little girl or whatever. Because I won't want 2 girls. I feel like I'm enough as it is. I feel like I would be able to deal with little girls, but I don't want multiple little girls. I just want one little girl, and then I want a boy. That's my perfect little world. So there's that. Why you think you know everything? First of all, you know I know everything. Everything that I say usually be right. Usually every time I tell you something, or anytime I predict something, it be right, and you know that. So I'm gonna stick to that. And you petty for that question. Next question. Oh Lord. Longest relationship and what happened? I think I don't know if she said why it ended and what happened, but longest relationship, I don't know, that's kind of hard to say because 2 of my relationships we were on and off like a lot. So I'm gonna just say my last relationship, just because it's my last relationship. It wasn't we kind of didn't break up like a normal way, where like, you know, you have a conversation and then you break up. It didn't happen that way. It was more so, it was complicated at the time, and we just weren't communicating like that. We weren't really communicating, and I had already felt like I wanted to leave the relationship. But you know how they say women leave mentally before they leave physically, so that's kind of like how it was. Like, I had been over it, but of course I still have feelings for him, and I kind of like, I was trying to figure out what was going on in the situation, and he was one of those people that didn't like to communicate, and he's one of those people that just like to do other things to like take your mind off of the actual problems that's going on in a relationship. And it's kind of like, the more he did that, the more the relationship got worse. So we kind of just like stopped talking to each other. Well, I stopped talking to him. He didn't reach back out to me. He didn't reach out to me. He claimed he did, but I ain't getting nothing. I ain't no text or nothing. No call, no text, no nothing. He claimed he did, but I just stopped talking to him, and then I didn't hear from him for a whole year. So he wrote me on social media to check up on me, and I kind of spazzed out. So I was pissed. Like, you want to write me a whole year later? Like, I'm over you and everything. Like, well, I wasn't completely over him, but I was working on myself getting over him. And you want to write me out of the blue while I'm getting over you, because you did that every time to try to get me back, and it didn't work this time. So like, that conversation was short-lived. And honestly, the relationship, like, I never call him cheating or nothing. I suspected it, but I never caught him. And he wasn't a bad person at all. It's just that I feel like it just didn't work for me because he stopped giving me time. And I wanted more time with him. And that caused problems. So I was like over it. But every time I tried to talk to him, he didn't want to talk about it. So it was just like, okay, this relationship is a dub. And we just stopped talking. And ever since I spazzed that one time, and I think that was May of last year, May of 2020. I think, yeah, May of 2020. I think it was May. Was it May? It was early in the year 2020 is when he wrote me, and I spazzed out, and I ain't heard from him ever since then. So that was that. Next question. My aspirations in life. So basically I just want to be bigger than who I am today. I want to, like, I don't want to work a regular job. I don't even have to be, well, everybody want to be rich, so that's that. But I know y'all seen that I'm serious about YouTube. I want to be bigger than what I am on YouTube, like way bigger. I want to be able to be a person that people can relate to, and that's the reason why they watch me. And I want to be able to be like, I want to be a better person for myself. And then I also want to talk to people about being a better them as well. Helping them get through the stuff that they got going on. I want to take this makeup thing to a better, higher level. Like, I'm still learning myself, but everybody started from the bottom. And for me to have taught myself, I feel like I do a really good job. And I've came a long way from where I first started. So, like, I don't have a normal answer for like a person that want to be a rapper or a doctor or something like that. Like, what's crazy is I used to want to be a doctor when I used to want to be a model and a doctor. Neither one worked out. Yeah. But I don't feel like neither one was my calling. I feel like the beauty world is more of my calling because I'm very into it. Like, it's my thing. And I feel like I can be much better than what I am today. As long as I keep working harder and practicing and just learning from other people, I feel like I could be much bigger. I feel like, you know, I don't really talk to you guys about my life or what I've been through or whatever, but I feel like eventually, you know, I'll open up more, and maybe people that went through what I went through, maybe I can help them get through what they got going on, or if they went through it and they still, you know, feel some type of way about it. Honestly, I just want to be there for people. I like to help people. My favorite sibling? I can't choose. I got 4 brothers. I have a different relationship with each one of them. For those that don't know, I'm the only girl and I'm the middle child. That's crazy, right? So my mama always told me that she always wanted a little girl, so she kept trying until she got me. But then she kept going, and then she had my other 2 brothers. So yeah, I can't pick. like I said, I have a different relationship with each one of them. Like, and each relationship is different and unique. So I can't choose neither one of them. All of them get on my damn nerves sometimes. So, yeah. So, yeah. Next question. If you could change one thing in 2020, what would it have been besides the virus? That's a good question. If I could change one thing, it would be the fact that I was so damn lazy during quarantine. Throughout the whole year, I wasn't working, but I was lazy as fuck. And I could have been much further on YouTube than what I am now. I had got to a down point during the pandemic. Well, it's still a pandemic, but yeah, during the pandemic, I had got to a down point, and I was getting to a point where I was kind of going into depression, because I don't know if you guys know, if some of you know, I was actually in school to be an esthetician, which I never got a chance to finish because of the pandemic. I never got a chance to finish. I had like 2.5 months left of the program, and I couldn't finish it because the pandemic had started. Like, what's crazy is I was going right into, it's like 3 parts to the esthetician program, and I was going, it's like I was a week away from the 3rd part, and I never got a chance to test out. Like, I was so upset about that. Like, I really wanted to do that. I wanted to be an esthetician. I still want to be an esthetician, but after I finish say, like, you know, talk about what I was going to say, I'll tell y'all why I didn't go back to the program. But yeah, so I was very upset that I couldn't finish the program. And actually, I still can't finish the program, but I would have to pay again to go back. And I'm not doing that. Like, it cost, I think it was like $9,000 for the program. And I literally didn't get any financial aid. I had to take out a student loan. So, yeah. If y'all hear something, hear a noise, that's my niece on her scooter riding back and forth across the floor. But anyway, so yeah. So I couldn't go back to the program because I ended up getting a new job, because I was like, okay, if I can't go back to school, I need to get a job. I have to do something. It's making me depressed and in the house. I can't do this no more. What's crazy is that during the pandemic, I was doing Instacart just to get out the house. But then I got tired of going to the stores because they was so down packed all the time. And that was pissing me off. So I stopped going. I stopped doing that. And then I was like, no, I got to get a job. I got to. So I ended up getting a job. And what's crazy is that right when I got the offer, my school called me and was like, hey, you're supposed to be starting school back next week. Let us know if you could come back on this day, or if you need to make arrangements to come back on this day. So I never contacted them back because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was trying to weigh out my options. Like, am I going to go back to school just to finish? And then, or am I going to go back to work? And the job that I had got, I'm like, okay, this is a pretty decent job. Nice pay, all that, benefits, everything. So I'm like, does it really make sense for me to go back to school? And I've been waiting all this time for them to contact me and let me know I could come back. And now they want to finally let me know I could come back after I already got the job. So I chose to go back. I chose to go back to work. And I finally reached out to the school and let them know I'm not gonna be able to come back because I got a job now. Blase, blase. So they told me, like, okay, that's cool. You can finish the program, but you have to test out of the second part so that when you come back, we're gonna put you on a leave or a leave of absence. And it was like, and when you come back, you will be in the third part. And all you got to do is the clinical part. So I'm like, okay, cool. But when I started the job, I couldn't take off work because I was in my 90-day probation period. And they wasn't gonna let me off. So I never got a chance to test out. I decided that honestly I really don't care because I plan on moving out of town. And I decided that wherever I move to, I'm probably just gonna go to beauty school wherever I'm moving to, because I would have to get a whole new license wherever I move to anyway. So if I would have finished the program here, wherever I moved to, I probably would have to go back to school to get my license elsewhere. So that's that. I went off into a whole nother conversation. Basically, I wish I wasn't so damn lazy. That's the only thing I regret. That's the only thing that I could change. If I wasn't so lazy and actually did stuff, you know, did YouTube in the meantime instead of just sleeping or watching TV or binge watching TV, I probably would have been further on YouTube. So yeah, that's that. Oh, that's the next question. Do you plan to relocate, and where would it be? So I do want to relocate. I actually just talked to my mom about it today, and I told her that I want to look into relocating next year. So like, I'm over Wisconsin. Like, I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to take that step, stop being so damn scary and nervous, and move out of this damn city. One thing about it is I can't stand this fucking cold ass weather. Like, this is not for me. So yeah, I told her that I want to move next year. I don't know what time of the year next year, but by the end of the year, I want to be the hell up out of here. And I have a few, I don't know, I haven't really settled on it. My number one would probably be Texas. I don't know what part of Texas, but Texas is my number one on the list. Atlanta used to be my number one, but I changed my mind because it's a lot of things I had to think about Atlanta. Like, it just seemed like it started to become like overpopulated. And also, I don't know, it's some other, I don't even want to get into it, but it's other things I had to consider as well. So Atlanta probably, it's like on the, at the end of my list now. But I even consider like Miami. But like, Texas is number one on my list. I don't know what area of Texas though, but Texas is probably going to be where I end up moving to. Something you would be interested in learning how to do hobby-wise. That's another good question. I don't know, because I feel like everything I do now is a hobby. Like YouTube, doing my makeup, I don't know. I can't think of anything else that I would want to do. Like, I feel like, okay, I always said that I want to volunteer. Like, I always said that, like, if I didn't have a normal job and I had like plenty fucking money, like I was comfortable as fuck, didn't have to worry about nothing, I wouldn't mind volunteering for the homeless. Like, I don't know, I feel like I have a weak spot for homeless people. Like, I just feel so bad for them, and I just wish that it was more that our states were doing for homeless people. And I always said that I wanted to help them and find a way to help them or do something for them. So I feel like if there was anything that I would want to do hobby-wise, there would probably be volunteering. Because everything that I do now is a hobby, like YouTube, makeup. Sometimes I read. Yeah, that's it. If you could collab with someone on YouTube, who would it be? I got a few favorites on on YouTube. But honestly, I feel like the person that I would want to collab with would probably be Aaliyah's Face. And The reason why I said that is because she just seemed so down to earth, and she just seemed like one of those people that literally treat everybody the same. Like, regardless to what she got or who she is, she treat everybody literally the same. I tweet her on Twitter often or whatever. She just seemed very cool and down to earth. And she don't seem like one of those people that's like into drama. And she just do her own little thing. Like, she be in her own little world. And she be worrying about herself. Like, I wouldn't mind doing something with her. She came from the bottom as well. So, you know, she wasn't poor, but like, you know, she was regular. Like, how I am now. I'm not poor, but I'm regular as fuck, and I'm not rich. I got some money, but I'm not rich. So, yeah, I would collab with her. I would collab with anybody, honestly, but it would have to be like, the energy would have to be right. Like, I can't deal with females that are stuck up or just think they better than everybody. I can't deal with that. Because I'm going to have to put her in her place, period. What was the worst job you ever had? Oh my God. Working for a debt collection agency. Oh my God. I fucking hated that job. I did not last there. We were able to make commission, and I fucking sucked. Like, my commission checks used to be small as fuck. Some people, their checks used to be like a couple hundred, 500, 600. Y'all, my checks used to be $30, $40, $50, $60. Like, I fucking suck. Like, because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I feel like it was a fucking scam anyway. Like, why are we bothering these people? Like, why are we constantly calling these people, bothering these people about what they owe? We already sent them a fucking bill in the mail. Why the hell are we bothering these people? And they used to piss me off because I'm calling out to all these people, and then I gotta argue with them because I'm telling them that they owe some money. And I would be upset too. Like, honestly, debt collection called me, I'm hanging up ASAP. As soon as you ask me who I am, I'm hanging up ASAP. As soon as you say this is attempt to collect the debt, I'm hanging up and I'm blocking the number. So, yeah. I fucking hated that job. Like, I feel like it was a scam. I do not recommend anybody to work there, but I don't even know if they even still open. But that is none of my business. Talk about one of the bigger obstacles you're faced on the road to your goals. I feel like one of my biggest obstacles are not getting support. Like, I feel like in the city that I live in, like, you don't really get support unless you're popular, or you don't get support unless it's popular to support you. So, like, excuse me. I feel like I have a select few of people that support the fuck out of me, and I really appreciate them for that. Like, I literally appreciate the fuck out of them. Like, and when I do make it, like, they are the ones that's still going to be around to reap the benefits of my success, because they supported me, like, through whatever. Even when they probably could have been the only person that shared my shit, or the only few people that share my shit. Like, I really feel like I don't really get that much support, and it used to bother me, but it don't bother me anymore, because I just feel like as long as I keep working hard, I'm gonna get to where I want to be. And I can't let lack of support make me feel like I'm not gonna get further, or make me stop doing what I'm doing, because this is something I actually like doing. So like, yeah, that's my biggest obstacle. Like, but as y'all can see, I'm getting somewhere. Like, I made a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and I'm making it happen. I'm over 500 subscribers right now. So, you know, I've been having this YouTube for like almost 2 years. Yeah, it'll be going on 2 years in like April, I think. So like, and I literally been pushing this shit out. It's been times that I stopped being consistent and stopped posting because I got but basically I stopped recording because I just felt like I wasn't gonna go nowhere, because I wouldn't get support like that. And I just feel like, man, I ain't gonna never get to 1,000 subscribers, like fucking ever. So why do I keep doing this? And then I just felt like, man, like, I'm putting in all this work. I'm editing hours. I'm going to work late. I'm going to bed late. Like, I'm doing all this for what? Like, I wanted to give up. But I didn't. And I'm still going. I'm going to get to where I want. Like, mark my words. I'm going to be bigger than what I am today. And I want people to remember that. Like, I really do. I really want people to remember where I'm at today and where I'm at a year or two from now, because I have that same energy. And that's period. So, last question. I'm gonna sip to this. Who is my boyfriend? Who? I'm gonna sip to that. Y'all tell me. I don't have a fucking boyfriend, okay? There's that. So for inquiring minds that wanted to know, am I in a relationship? I'm not. I'm single. Like, when I tell you big single, I mean, I can go anywhere with a man single. Like, that's how single I am. I don't know boo, no bae, no nothing. Like, yeah. Am I dating? I have dated this past year. I went on a couple dates. But am I actively dating? I can't really say I'm actively dating because I haven't went on dates lately. I haven't put in an effort. I've been asked on a date actually lately. I've been asked on a couple dates lately. But I haven't went on these dates. So I can't really say I'm actively dating right now. As far as a relationship, I am emotionally available for a relationship. At this point, I'm kind of just like going with the flow. Like, I don't even know what I want to do no more. Like, I've had time to think about it. Like, I'm really trying to go harder with this YouTube stuff, and I don't feel like a man would be a distraction, or I don't feel like that I wouldn't have time for them. I just feel like it has to be the right person for me. It just has to be the right person. I feel like it's right timing for me. I've gotten over a relationship. I've been single for 2 years. So I've gotten over the relationship that I was in. I'm emotionally available right now. Like, if I had somebody right now that I was on that level with, I would definitely settle down. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah. I'm single, for anybody that wanted to know. Anybody that was questioning. Anybody that was inquiring. No, I'm not with anybody. I'm just by myself. And, yeah. Just been rocking out by myself, really. I feel like I'm at that age where I am ready to settle down. But like I said, it has to be the right person. I'm not that type of person that would just settle down with anybody or get in a relationship with just anybody just to say I'm in a relationship. I'm not doing that. It has to be somebody that I really vibe with and have chemistry with, and I can see myself in a relationship or see myself having a family with them. So, you know, I'm single. I don't know, you know, whoever listening, whatever you want to do with that information, that's on you. But I am open to dating, but it just has to be, I feel like I have to be approached correctly, and we not doing no, don't ask me to come to your house to drink. That's not a fucking date, number one. Don't ask me to go to a fucking bar. I'm not going to a bar as a first date. I'm not doing that. So that's out. Set some shit up right. You know what I mean? So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang. I gave y'all more of me. Talk to you about what's going on in this head of mine. And just personal information. I'll slowly be releasing stuff about me. Like, I'm not ready to just put myself out there about my whole life or whatever, but I feel like I've been on here long enough. I'm very comfortable with YouTube, and I appreciate my subscribers for rocking out with me for who I am and just accepting me for who I am. I'm just a regular ass person, and just, you know, you just never know who enjoy watching you or who gets something out of the stuff that you talk about or what you post. So yeah, I just really appreciate my subscribers. But yeah, that's the end of this mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more mukbangs, I can definitely do that. But yeah, that's it. If you like this video, like it, comment below, talk to me. Let's have a dialogue. Talk to me in my comments below. So yeah, that's it. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is QuitaB. That's QUITAB __. And my Twitter is QuitaB. But it's Quita, like QUITAB with 1 _ So, and it'll be in the description box below as well. So make sure y'all follow me on both. If you haven't already subscribed, I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You got through this whole video, you still ain't subscribed. Check and see if you subscribed yet. Subscribe to my video if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye. See you guys later.